All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sitting down. I gotta work out some things here.
Well, episode 1 is going to be your midsection.
Oh, I got.
That's it. We started.
That's
Hey,
it.
you got my message. It said to wear something maroon
Yes, exactly. Maroon was the color of the day.
for the Phillies, right? This is what you guys do, right? Phillies fly together, Phillies.
Do we do that? I mean, that's news
I don't
to
know.
me.
I don't know. Put your headphones on.
We're
Professional, and then we'll start.
I can hear you in these hip.
You what? You can't hear me?
I can hear you in the hip. Why am I all weird here? This is not starting off good, Dan. All right, hold on.
I thought this was going to start off great, but
So you can't hear me when I have these.
it was all staticky.
Already on the bad, starting off on the bad side.
Is that your only headphones you have?
Yeah.
Oh God. We're trying to do a professional podcast.
I didn't know it was in the contract that we needed headphones.
I discussed with you that we need headphones.
I didn't know it was mandatory, or we couldn't.
Did you bring candy?
No, I didn't. I brought a DC. What?
I got freeze-dried Skittles.
What are they?
Freeze-dried Skittles?
They can't be good.
Do they make it illegal to have Skittles in California? I think I read that someplace. Huh?
I heard something like that. They're illegal somewhere. As long as it's not Indiana, you know.
Yeah, that's great. Well, now I don't know what to do. Because I already started here to record. So do we start here? Or you put all that in there? I don't know how to do. I don't even know how to edit on here. How are we supposed to start this thing off, Joe?
I don't know. Do we introduce ourselves? I think.
Nah. Because we're gonna put this. Well, we'll say this though, because this first episode, where I don't know how many. Hopefully, it turns into us doing episodes. But we're gonna put the first one on. You're on my channel.
The Dan and the Man channel.
If you're here, people probably. I mean, I'm Dan and the Man, and then that's Joe the Philly Picker, and that's all we have to say. Like,
okay.
I don't want to know how long you've done. We already did. Well, the first time I ever did a live, you were my guest.
Right.
And so I don't really care how long you've been doing reselling.
I know, but I'm sure that will all come up eventually through
maybe
the many episodes that we plan to do. I think
it
will all come in.
Maybe it might. But we have to. I mean, yeah, maybe. Hopefully. Anyway,
like rolling the dice here and seeing where we go. But I want to point out the new addition to your room, that your clothing rack over there. Is that new?
Yeah, I got that like. It's been a while. It's been a little while. I don't remember. I got it a few months ago with when I started selling on Whatnot. I went on Whatnot and I thought I was going to sell some clothing I wanted to sell clothing. So I see all the professional Whatnotters had a clothing rack. So I was looking for one to do a clothing show. So I found this at Goodwill. It was broken. I paid $8 for it, and it's pretty good. But like, I've done like 3 or 4 clothing shows. And they don't go very well. So I kind of don't really do it. So I kind of use it for. I have a few clothing items, but the rest of it's kind of stuff that I'm working on to list. So it's already prepped for me to list on like eBay.
Yeah.
And I move it. It has wheels, so I move it all around. But
okay.
This is
one thing real quick. I know that you're a big proponent. Is that the right word, of headphones? Well, when you turn your neck and go towards the speaker, it gets really loud.
Oh, great! So you let me talk the whole time.
I was trying to stop you. There was no stopping. You were going.
So I can't turn my neck at all. The whole episode, I'm gonna be like, I have to talk like this.
No, I think you can. I think it was just loud because it was directly on there.
Well, I think I see all the other podcasts I watch. They all wear headphones, so I think you have to wear headphones, right?
I know,
because you're a little echoey. If you want to start talking crap, you sound echoey, Joe.
Well, I apologize. My headphones right here, I think
They
they're
don't work.
they don't work. I think they're so old they don't work, and I think they're bootleg Apple because
That's great.
they're not the authentic ones. I guess maybe that's why it's not working. I don't know, Dan.
Do you have real ones? We'll have to get them for next time, maybe.
I have. I don't even have them. I have the wireless ones, but you can't hook them up.
Take your sweatshirt off and wrap it around your microphone. I think that'll get the echo away from your microphone.
I'm surprised it's echoing down here because
Now you're frozen. Oh, now you're back.
I said I'm surprised it's echoing down here because I have a lot of crap down here. I'm still not set up. I'm still not set up for my move, man.
Oh, really? How much longer?
I don't know. I don't know where the time of the day goes, man. Just
I know
flies.
it's already 11:30. What have you done yet so far today?
I packed 3 orders. That's about it.
That's what I was going to do.
I edited some of my video that I have. I started putting videos out again. You know.
Yeah. You did what? 2?
2, yep. So
and this is your third?
This is my third one.
Oh, when are you gonna put it out?
I don't know. I was hoping maybe tomorrow. I just got to finish editing it, uploading.
I thought you were halfway done when I talked to you earlier.
I was halfway done the edit part. I got everything edited. I added the pictures that I needed in there, and now I got to download it, and then get it sent out there. So,
well, at least I'm gonna have this episode on my channel because I haven't done a video, and I think it's been like 2 months. And if I had people that are waiting, they're gonna be very mad at me. It makes it 10 times easier not to do a video when you're not doing a video, and then like I start thinking, I'm like, oh gosh, if someone really has been waiting for a video from me, they're probably so mad at me. But now they get this, maybe.
Well,
We'll get this.
I took like almost, I don't know, I guess it was 10 months, 11 months since I did my last one before I put out that first one a few videos ago. And I can probably almost bet you nobody was waiting for a video of mine. I can almost promise you that. So
yeah. Well,
but if you were waiting, I apologize. Hopefully these next few videos that come out you'll enjoy.
So you think it's vain that I think that people are waiting for my video?
Yeah.
I have the best intentions every week of doing a video, and then like just the day. I mean, right now, literally, I was like, "Oh, we should do this real fast," because we'll get into eventually. Because we're 9 minutes in, and I almost have like nothing else to talk about, Joe. We'll get into what we actually wanted to talk about, because we want to do a podcast together. But when we first started, we did a live together, and we had so much fun. We decided we wanted to do a live together every week. So we did a weekly live for like, what was it, like over a year?
Yeah, it was. I think it was over a year, wasn't it?
I think so. But we were so nervous to do it that we had to get a third, and we wanted a third, and we had our third was Mike, the January House, and we want him to be our third for our podcast, and he doesn't want to do it. And this was his idea like 2 years ago when we did our live, right?
Yeah, this was his
idea was podcasting. If I remember correctly, you laughed at him. You laughed him right in the face and told him it was the stupidest idea you've ever heard in your life, right?
Well, let's be honest. I wasn't the one that said it. There was only 3 of us in that conversation. Mike suggested it. I didn't say that, so there is only one person left. But
well, I said
we'll let the audience figure out who said it. So,
well, the audience is going to be probably maybe my mother. Hey, Mom. I don't know who else. I don't know who else is watching this, but I can't even say if you're watching this on replay. I appreciate it, but so if you're watching, I appreciate it, or listening. Well, listening, I have to figure out how to do. I want to do. We want to do a legitimate podcast that has the video on here, and then we actually audio version someplace else. I don't know how this sounds either, though, because Joe doesn't have headphones. But
we're taking steps, little by little.
Little by little.
We're going to get better at it. our main objective of this first episode, I think Dan and I could both agree on, is we need that third. We need that third person on here.
Well, not any third though. We want Mike.
The Mike, you know.
And Mike is so nice to us that I told him and I texted it. I tried FaceTiming him. And we've tried FaceTiming him all weekend, but he's been busy. So anyway, let me just a little for some context though. So a couple years ago, Mike's idea was to do a podcast. I said no. We were doing the live at the time, and I was doing my channel, and I think I don't remember. I was full. I think I just started doing full time, or it was like after the first 6 months. The first 6 months of being full time reselling felt really kind of figuring out what I'm doing. And then after that 6 months is when my severance package dried up, and I was like, oh, I need to make more money. So I felt like tackling a podcast plus a live plus doing my channel was way too much for me to handle. So I said no. Fast forward to we stopped doing the live. I barely do any videos anytime because it's hard to keep up with. I'm like literally sitting here in just garbage. Like I want to turn my head, and I mean literally there's just I can't move my feet. Like I have my feet planted someplace, and you can't move around it. I can't walk in this room. I have so much stuff. Anyway, what was I saying? I was talking about something. This is the beginning of my pitch for Mike. So Mike's been busy. When eventually I kind of wanted to do it, and I've kicked around the idea with Joe a few times. Joe has been in on it, but then Joe went to the reseller rally, really got like excited about doing it, and then so we've been wanting to think of an idea of how we can get Mike to be our third on our podcast, because we think us three together were awesome hanging out, and we really wanted him to do it with us, but he's been busy, and so we tried FaceTiming him, and he didn't have time. So I told him I wanted to do one pitch, and then he messaged us and said that he didn't think we could pitch an idea to him that would make him want to do the podcast with us because he's just too busy or whatever. I don't know. So I told Joe, let's jump on here. Our very first episode is going to be us explaining or pitching our idea of Mike doing our podcast, which is it's not much of a pitch, right? Is it a pitch? It's kind of a pitch.
It's kind of
Mike. Well, we have to also make sure. Do you think Mike will even watch this?
I don't know. I think we definitely have to send it to him. I don't know if he'll be.
Should we put it in the group chat?
Sure, of course.
All right. Well, so our pitch it's a very simple pitch, Mike. Joe, look right into the camera while I say this too.
I'm looking.
All right. Straight in. Mike, you look me right in the eyes right now. You have tens of 15 people watching maybe right now to me pitch to you that we need you to do this podcast with us. We're not going to be mad if you say no. We just really want you to hear our pitch is to do, we want to say an hour and a half time every week of us doing a podcast together. But if you can only give us an hour, we'll take the hour, but preferably an hour and a half, hour and 13 minutes in case Joe forgets to bring his earphones again. To do a podcast with us. And the podcast is going to be, we're working on the title still, but gist of it is the Working Hangout Podcast. And it's going to be me, Joe the Philly Picker, who's right here. Joe, wave. Wave, Joe. And you, Mike the January House. Not Mike January Auction House. It's Mike for the January House.
The original.
It's a working hangout. And we discuss current events. It could be political, religious,
all the good stuff.
Controversial, trending topics. But we need you. You're the smart one of us, okay? I'm the brains, the looks. Wait, no, you're the brains. No, you, Joe.
Oh,
okay. Mike is the brains. He's Mike's the brains. He's the smarts. I'm the looks, the talent. I'm the number one guy.
You are, and I'm just here. I'm just along for the ride.
Joe's here because we need a third. and without you, that makes Joe number 2, and that sucks. I mean, sorry, Joe. No offense.
That's all right. then if Mike joins, who's 1 and 2? Of course, you're 1. So
I'm the number 1 guy.
Okay, so Mike's two, and I'm bottom of the barrel.
Yes.
All right.
You're just here. You're just here because you know me, really, to be honest.
Okay.
I brought you on. You're here for nostalgia reasons for me.
Okay. Man, thank God you're not thank God you're not pitching me. Thank God this isn't a pitch to get me
Wait,
on the show.
did I pitch? Did I finish the pitch? Oh, I didn't tell him what it was. It's just the three of us chit-chatting around. You can work because we want you to work. We want you to get your working done. You're the
Yeah,
working hangout part. When we did our live before, you listed and you listed and you listed. You would list what 5, 10, 15, 20 things sometimes, right?
Mike is definitely the worker.
Yeah. Joe worked the chat, right? You worked the chat. There'll be no chat here, so Joe, there really won't be anything for you. You can work too if you want.
All right. Well,
Don't you got something to do? You're supposed to look in the camera. Look right in the camera.
I'm looking.
Right.
I got I think we might need a better pitch than that, Dan.
You think so? I thought that was pretty good. I think is that the end of it? It's just we
No,
want to hang out, and you can work. It's the working hangout podcast. It'll be basically the same thing. The only thing is you have to wear headphones, right? I think we have to wear headphones.
Yeah, I have to go. I have to spend some money on headphones apparently.
And Mike, he can't get up and start walking around either.
Yeah.
Well, he needs to sit in my chair.
How's my internet? Am I frozen or anything? How's my internet?
You've cut up a couple times, but I don't know if that's your internet or because you're not wearing headphones.
I don't know, Dan.
I would just like to apologize to everyone in the chat, or not the chat, and that's watching, listening. It's supposed to be listening, not watching. Dang it, Joe.
We're still learning. Still learning. What do you have there? What are you drinking?
Sweet tea.
Oh, okay.
I went to what do you call it? I did a pickup order for groceries, and I bought some Coca-Cola. I was gonna bring Coca-Cola in here, have a Coke, but I've done really well lately of only drinking Coke on like the weekends. I'll buy like a 2-liter, and I'll drink it. If you don't drink pop, you're gonna think it's crazy. But I usually Saturday and Sunday I'll drink my 2-liter, which is probably way more pop than people need or have mostly, but that's pretty good for me, I think. And I'll be pretty good for the whole week. But I did a pickup order, and they had 12 packs on sale if you bought 5 or more. Got them for $5 a piece. So I bought 2. Only bought 2. I was gonna buy 5, but I figured I probably could start with 2. And I already wanted to crack one open today, but I figured I'll wait and I'll have tea. It's sweet tea, but still. Tea.
So this is what Tuesday? This is Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
All the way to Saturday to crack one open.
Oh no, I'm not. I have 2 in the fridge right now. I'll crack it open later. But I'm already thinking about going back and getting more because they messed up. I got the order because I wanted to get that, and I was gonna get so much stuff done today, but now I'm doing this pitch. We're working on the pitch in a little bit. Okay,
we'll keep people on the edge of their seat, as they say.
But yeah, well, we won't even have an answer by the end of this episode. Maybe we'll hear an answer. Well, we won't. I don't even know how to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put this video out. We could. Are we even? I don't know. This definitely will only be on YouTube today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. What's tomorrow? What's today?
Today's Tuesday.
Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. Oh yeah, because we wanted. I told you I wanted to put it out on Wednesday. Wednesday's a good day. Anyway, I wanted to get some stuff from Meijer. Meijer is like a grocery store. It's kind of like a Walmart. If you don't have them around you.
No, we don't have them down here.
Yeah, you guys got Wawa.
Yeah. ShopRite.
I don't know. We don't have ShopRite.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to hear about my grocery list anyway, though, either, right? Who cares about that?
Aldi.
Oh, I have Aldi.
Or Aldi's, as you Indianans say it.
Wait, I said Aldi, right? Do I say Aldi's? I probably do. Are you going to Aldi's? Do you have Aldi?
Yeah.
Do you go there?
Sometimes.
How far away is it?
10 minutes.
No, that's not too bad.
We have a Giant. We have a Super Walmart. Aldi's.
Is there Giant? Is it Giant Eagle or is it just Giant?
It's just Giant.
Is that the same thing?
I don't know.
Uh, I don't know. We have
But
Meyer Walmart and Strachan Van Til.
who?
Strachan Van Til. It's like a local. They're 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 like local people.
Well, you know what a Wawa is, right? What Wawa is?
It's like a gas station, right?
Yeah, and
It's
convenience
like
store.
a it's like a poor man's Bucky's, right?
Well, it's smaller than a Bucky's.
Yeah.
A
So less
Bucky's,
desirable. Bucky's more desirable to be at, right?
I think Bucky's is like trending, as they say.
It's the
Right
place
now.
to be. Does Wawa have T-shirts?
Yeah, Wawa has T-shirts. They have Hoagie Fest. You know what Hoagie
Hoagie
is?
Fest. A sandwich?
Yeah, or sub.
Sub sandwich? I like sandwiches. I did the reseller draft last week. I won sandwiches.
Oh, you did win it.
Oh yeah. Was there? Did you have any doubt I was gonna win?
No, no. What
I
was
was
your?
on there again yesterday.
But you picked a Reuben, right? I mean,
Oh yeah. You like Rubens, right?
I do. I can get down with a Reuben.
Yeah. You voted for me too, right?
I did vote for you, of course.
How many times did you vote for me?
This once, right? That's all we're allowed to, right?
Well, if you have, how many accounts do you have?
I have one account. This
Oh,
is it. I don't have time. I can't figure out all that making this account, that account. I can't deal with more passwords. I have so many passwords in my life. I can't deal with any more passwords. So
I know. Do you have the password where it just goes to your face, the Face ID?
on my phone, most of them are like that,
Yeah. Oh
but
no, you froze. Oh, okay, you're back.
not on the computer. So
Oh, yeah. My computer. I don't know what I do with my computer. I don't. My computer's all. I did like a restart on it. My
mhm.
This is months ago, and now every time I go on here, it's an absolute disaster. But it now right now it has me like it automatically has me kept me logged into. No, I had to log into StreamYard when I signed on here, but like I was automatically on YouTube and I was automatically on eBay. Usually it kicks me off every time I have to go on there. I've been having to go back on there. I don't know. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I don't know.
What kind of computer is it?
It's a MacBook Air.
I have a MacBook, but it's pretty old, so I think that's part of my
How,
issues that I have.
what's pretty old?
2012, maybe.
Oh, yeah, mine's like a 2015 or 2016. I didn't know if it was because that's kind of old too, right? That's like 8 years now. How long do you have a computer? I have another computer. I was gonna move. I don't want to move. I don't want to show. I have a. It's a. I just. It's like it was like $100 computer I bought on a thing. I can't find. I keep losing the charger. I've lost the charger. I don't know how many times because I was gonna put it on. I was gonna open it up because I signed up for a Posher VA last week. I tried out Posher VA for.
Is that did they share your stuff or whatever? What do you have to do in
Yeah,
the closet? In promote your closet or whatever it is?
yeah, it, like shares your closet and you can set it up where it automatically sends out offers to people who like stuff. And what else? It does. Those are the only two. It had. I don't. It has some other features. I used it to share other people's closets, and then now I'm like, I shared it to get to. I'm my last step on there to become a ambassador, which I don't know what it gets you. Is I have to send a love letter to somebody.
Gee, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
You have to share. You have to share your closet like 50 times. Or here, I can read off the. Let me read off
what?
the stats.
I think that all might have to do with why I don't sell on Poshmark, I guess.
Oh, you don't posh?
No, because I feel like you got to jump through hoops. I mean, you got to share
I
this,
don't.
share.
I don't know if it does anything, but so I signed up for this Posher VA for like 2 weeks, um,
With
and I figured while I did it, I might as well try to get the progress on an ambassador because
so
you
do you have
had
a ceremony? to be an ambassador? What do you do? Am I going
I
to
don't
see?
when I get it, I guess we could do a ceremony for a future episode.
All right. Well,
That sounds good, right?
When
I was reading about stuff to like how to do a podcast, and it said to have people to make them want to come back. That would be something people want to come back for, right? To watch a ceremony.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
What kind of ceremony?
I don't know. What do you're the ambassador? Do you get a direct phone line to Poshmark now or something?
I have no idea what to get you. I had to do, but I'll tell you what you have to do. You have to share your closet 5,000 times. Like 5,000 items. I think 5,000 items.
5,000 items.
You have to share 5,000.
So if you have 5,000 items in your car, I mean, in your store, you just share them one time and you're an ambassador?
No. There's a whole checklist. I'm going to read the checklist to you real fast.
I thought this was like it. Okay, keep going.
5,000 self shares. You have to share 5,000 community shares. It's share 5,000 other people's stuff. You have to share, on top of the 5,000 community shares, you have to share 50 items of new Poshers. So people who just came on Posh. Who just became like, oh, I'm here to Posh. 50 of their things. You have to sell 15 items.
Okay.
You have to have a average sell rating of 4.5 stars out of 5.
Okay.
And you have to ship in less than 3 days. Your combined, your average has to be less than 3 days. Okay. And then you have to give one love note.
Is there any way that we get a preview of this love note? Like,
I was just gonna. I mean, I have to make sure that the person is of age. They have to be at least 18. I think we have to be 18 to be on Poshmark, right? Sure. I was watching. I've been really backing the horse of listening to New Kids on the Block.
You're what?
I was watching New Kids on the Block videos.
What are you backing? You're backing the horse?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah. What did you say? You're backing what?
I've been really into watching New Kids on the Block videos.
So before that, you said you're backing the horse.
Really? Did I say that?
I think you did.
I don't know. I don't remember.
We're gonna get who's our guy that does the clips?
Well, it's supposed to be Mike.
Well, no, Mike's.
No, Mike. We only need you for the. We just need you for the recording. So now you could have told us. Does this help if I do this?
No,
I feel really important when I do this.
Okay. Well, we got to make up somebody that works the back room here. Who's it going to be? Larry?
What's Lauren doing?
Lauren's at work.
Can she get out of it one day a week?
To do this? I'm sure that's. I'm sure that's going to be great for her career. Let's make up a name.
Huh?
We got to make up a name for the guy that works the back room over there.
Oh, it's just in the back. We just talked to him.
Yeah,
the producer.
Yeah, the producer. Is that what they're called? I don't know.
Wait, is my earphones on backwards? No. This is a professional podcast we have going on right here.
Maybe we should discuss this all before you hit record. We need somebody in the back room in case we have to pull something up here or whatever. Of course,
yeah, producer.
But it sounds more professional that we have somebody working.
Yeah, we got to come up with a name. All right, we'll think about that later.
All right,
well, first we have to do. This is our last ditch effort. Which one is it? To get Mike on board to be the third.
Last ditch effort.
But we're pitching.
We're only in 30 minutes. Is this our last one yet?
Well, for Mike, because we're not wait. What else do we have to say about it? Because if Mike's made it this far, we're not Mike. We're not going to be mad at you if you don't want to do this. We just want to make sure that you think this through because, I mean, basically, we're going to be big time. We'll still talk to you because you're our friend. But
we would.
It would be better. It would be better when when we're the big time, when we're traveling the country, doing live podcast places because people want to see that.
Damn, you got high hopes for this. I'm with you, Dan.
What's that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off because I was watching that. Gosh, I can't think of the name of it now. It's a podcast with uh, Jason Bateman and Will Arnett and Smart. Gosh, what is the name of it? Do you remember?
No,
They went around.
so
They went around and
that's like our next step is to travel.
Smartless. It's Smartless. That's what it's called. Smartless podcast. They're no, I was just saying that. Because I don't want to guilt trip Mike into wanting to do this, or not guilt trip him, but that's probably see that's a point where if you do this, you just want to cut it out. But I'm not going to cut that out.
All right,
Like
well,
I don't want to keep. I want to keep fighting it down. Not fighting, but I don't want to keep like asking Mike to do this with us. Where then all of a sudden he blocks me because like I don't want him to block me.
or do we just keep on asking him until he's probably going to be tired of us asking him that he just shows up? I mean,
wait, every episode's where's we can name the podcast Where's Mike?
Yeah, but then when our main objective here is to get Mike on here. So then when he shows up,
but he's not going to come. He said there's nothing we can say.
I still have hope.
I do too. I still do too.
If there is anybody listening this far into it, you know,
I'm sure there is. I'm sure there probably is. I have plenty of fans.
Probably Lauren and your mom.
Will Lauren listen?
I don't know. She'll probably.
Lauren, if you hear this, will you want to be our producer? Can you get what day of the week can you get off early?
All right. Well, so Lauren will work the back room.
I don't know. All right. We'll have to think about that later. First, is to get a mic to either. We're not going to push it. We can't push it because if we push it, Mike's going to just ignore us, and we don't want Mike to ignore us. We just, I don't want Mike to feel left out of us texting like what we're going to talk about, and then then we have to start another chat, another group, not a group text. We can just text each other. I guess it's just us two. But
I want Mike along for the ride. That's what I think he needs to be here.
So you're saying if Mike doesn't want to come in, then this is it.
No, I want to continue.
You're never going to give up hope that when we get to episode 77, we'll be still waiting for Mike. You're still going to be thinking he's coming.
The door is always going to be open for Mike.
Yes, that's a good part of the pitch. We should have led with that.
Yeah,
we should have closed with that maybe.
Yeah, the door is always open for Mike because I feel like when we started out the live and everything, Mike was a big part of us doing it, and he was like the anchor. How's that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
There you go,
Mike. You're the anchor. Mike Anchor.
Mike Anchor. Oh, we're getting fancy here.
Oh, I need my own name now. We got to come up with a name for you. Did you listen long enough on the reseller draft last night? Did you hear him talking about you?
No, what? Oh, what?
About Ray told Paul Paul made a comment about like he wanted to be the Philly Picker. He wish he had the Philly Picker channel.
Right.
And okay, you heard it. So have you thought about selling him it?
No, I haven't thought about selling it.
Okay, good. Because I don't want you to sell it, but I just thought it.
So I don't know. So I don't know. I think we can get Mike, or should we not say that?
I don't want to. I mean, I don't want to be mad. Mike, I hope you're not mad at us that we're doing this. This is our only attempt to get you to listen to our pitch. Yeah. I think he doesn't want to hear the pitch because he knows he wants to do it. Is the problem?
You think he's playing that? That's what we're going around the game that we're going.
Yeah, I would honestly probably get down on my hands and knees and beg him. But if I get down on my hands and knees, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get back up.
We don't want that to happen. We already have. I do have video of that of you.
I did fall down that one time when I stepped out the step.
Yeah.
When I saw the cops were chasing some guy down the street.
A few months ago, you were on the floor in your kitchen.
Remember
I
forgot about that. Yeah, FaceTime you. I fell down and I laid there for like a half hour.
Yeah, I don't know how I was helping you from Pennsylvania.
I just was calling you to talk to somebody. I think I was probably trying to start the podcast then. I've been trying to start this podcast for like it feels like a year now.
Well, only if you listened to Mike 2 years ago.
I know. I wish we would have.
We would have been 2 years into this. We would have had headphones. We would have had a setup.
Yeah.
We would have had a name. We're not even sure about our name yet.
I know, but I do know that this very first episode will be monetized because we're going to be on my channel. And did you look up the corner? You see the little logo up there?
I know. It's fancy up there.
I know. I paid the money for it.
Did you how about the background with the leaves and all that? Is that for fall?
I don't know. I don't know how to change that yet. Do I? I didn't figure that enough around. I was gonna mess with it. I was gonna mess with it later. Oh, that's what it. Wait, I couldn't. I don't have a. Wait, is it an overlay? I have no idea how to change that. Oh wait, I can. Is that? Oh, there you go.
Change.
I don't have because we don't have a name, and I was telling you before, like I have stuff made for if we wanted the podcast to be called the Dan and Demand podcast, or well, it doesn't say podcast, it just says Dan and Demand. I have Art Vandalay stuff too. If you want to do Art Vandalay, I don't have it on here, but we'll put it back to the leaves because I Instagram messaged Ken from over at Reseller Clickbait Podcast, and I was asking him some questions because I have no idea how to do anything else. And I asked him he said that he thought you needed the paid version, I think, because I wasn't sure on how to get a link to put this on on audio. I didn't know if you had I didn't know how to get an audio file of this. I still don't. So this very first episode, I guess I'll try to figure it out. But so I ended up you had to pay money for the background and that, and then I don't remember the whole what plans they have for StreamYard, but I paid it for this month to try it out to see if we like it, and then if I talked you into actually making an episode, then it's like $20 a month if you pay for a year. You save like $60 if you pay for the whole year. But I never do enough lives. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I feel like I was like my earphones went out, which is not very good. I guess I'm not gonna listen enough to cut that part out. Anyway, what was I talking about? I forgot completely. We finished our pitch yet on talking to Mike into doing this?
No, but we established that Mike's the anchor, and or the
brain's the anchor,
or the glue. The glue. Man, we're coming up with glue. These are something we should have put this on paper.
No, well, it's going to be on this video.
Okay, so
and then we can clip it, and we can make sure he sees it. We can send him shorts.
Man,
brilliant.
The glue that kept us together, the anchor.
Yeah,
that held us down.
It was his idea.
Yeah.
What else?
I don't know.
I will think, but while we think of something else, like we have to make sure because we are going to be. We're all bonded together by reselling, so we have to talk a little bit about reselling. So how are your sales this last weekend? Like, what's your biggest sale you had?
Biggest sale I had? Let's see.
Have anything good?
Yeah, I had a couple. I almost forget how to get into this thing, huh?
I didn't sell anything fantastic on the weekend, but during the week I sold the Kobe Bryant t-shirt for $50 during the week. It was like a Mamba t-shirt. I bought it originally for Whatnot, and because it was like a size 2XL, and when I looked it up, I saw the comps are pretty good on it. So I ended up listing it for, I think I saw it sold for 30 or 40, maybe 50, and I sold some listed pretty high. So I listed mine for 80, and then I got a offer of 50, and I decided to take it. And that was my best sale of the entire week. Everything else was like just like bread and butter things.
Yeah, my best sale was yesterday. It was a Tempur-Pedic remote control, like for the bed remote.
Oh.
I picked it up for $5 at an estate sale, and it sold for $149.
And you learned Tempur-Pedic remotes were really good for Mike.
I did.
Because he always talks to us about remotes.
He does.
He's always saying, guys, if there's one thing I can leave for you, if we ever do a podcast together, is to make sure you talk about remotes in the very first one.
Right. And
like
he also put a video out on how to test those remotes.
And to make sure that they're not all worth a lot of money, but some of them are pretty good.
Yep. So it was a Tempur-Pedic mattress remote. Like I said, $5. And the funny thing about it is, I don't. eBay works in weird ways. I had this, and I don't know if there's, the view count, on your, on the app, you see how many times it was viewed or whatever. Like I had 1 or 2 views. I listed it a month ago, actually, almost a month ago. So September 19th, I listed it, and literally had 1 or 2 views that whole month or whatever that it's been up. I sent out an offer on it because it came up. You can send the offer out. Sending an offer out, I think I sent it at an offer of $125 or something like that. And it sold literally within a few minutes of me sending out that offer for full price.
Really?
Yeah. And only having 1 or 2 views on it the whole month that it was there. So
I have a question about it though. Why you bought it in an estate sale? Yeah. Oh
yeah.
no, you're frozen. Why?
Yeah,
go ahead. Oh no.
I put it in a estate sale.
Was the mattress there?
Yeah, it was the last day of the estate sale, and a lot of the furniture didn't sell. And they were talking about throwing, just putting the furniture out to on the curb on trash day.
Yeah.
So I asked them if they were trying to sell everything together at one time, but they were just pretty much, they had already had people there already bringing trash out of it. Like I said, it was like, I don't know, 12 o'clock on a Sunday. And that was there. I saw it. I did say that it belonged to the bed, but I wasn't interested in the bed. Would they sell me that? And she said, yeah, they're putting the bed out for trash. So.
Oh, you should have went back at night and took the bed.
The bed. I had nowhere to store it.
You put it in your bedroom. Do you have a Tempur-Pedic mattress?
It was a twin, like single bed. You know what I mean? I need room. I need a king bed.
What about one of the kids?
I guess I could have done that. Now you're gonna make me.
Huh?
Now you're gonna make me. Joey has a queen bed. Riley has a set of bunk beds in her room, and Luke has a full bed. So.
What about the guest bedroom?
That's it. They're all full. No guest bedroom.
What about for the dogs? I just heard them.
Did you hear that bark?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Because you don't have headphones on. I did absolutely hear it.
Yeah. So. But yeah, so they sold me that. I actually bought a TV that we it's like a 40-inch LG TV that we use to watch TV on the back deck.
Oh, did you watch the Phillies game on there last night?
Not last night. It was a little chilly last night. We watched what was it, last week? I went to game 3 last week.
Yeah. I wanted to do last week we were just going to start, and we didn't have an idea for what the episode was going to be about.
Yeah, so I went to game 3 last week, which is awesome. We watched game 4 out on the patio. So, but I paid 20 bucks or $25 for that. And we just carry it in and out. We, and stream the game out back. So, but speaking of sports, how about those Phillies? Have you been watching?
No, I watched part of the football game last night. I watched the other night. I think the game you were at. Yeah. I was watching that game.
Yeah, well, I have a text from Dan saying that he wants to be a Phillies fan.
Because I said so. Now I'm gonna have to start talking some junk about Mike now. Thanks. This is supposed to be getting Mike on board and now you're going to be pulling us apart because I said that I was going to root for the Phillies for the World Series, and Mike says, "Don't bother, we don't need you." Is what he said. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think what you it was probably somebody sent a video in a group chat about the Phillies fans and how how Citizens Bank Park is such a fun place and it's a really fun team. The Phillies are a really great team to watch, everything else like that. And I think you said that you're almost on board. And I think it was your tone that you said that you're almost on board. So Mike said, "Don't bother. We don't need it next year."
I don't feel like that was how it went at all.
Yeah,
I always like to root.
Bandwagon fans. We don't.
Yeah, he did use the word bandwagon.
Yeah. So he said join next year. That's what he said.
This is funny. We're on here. I'm on here spilling my heart to this. I wonder if this could be my Poshmark ambassador love note to Mike to get him on board.
But you have to write it.
What's? Oh yeah, I do. All right, I'll have to. Does anyone? Does Lauren? I have Lauren rewatch this, and then she could write out the transcripts for me, and then send it to me, and then I'll put it into my Poshmark for my love note.
All right, Lauren's going to print out the transcript. Is what it's called?
It's like, yeah, right. That's a transcript of the show, right?
Yeah. So anyway, getting back to that. Dan really wanted to hop on the bandwagon. Mike told him wait till next year. I don't know if Dan, you can't flip flop. You got to be all in.
I like to. I mean, if I'm watching a game though, I'm rooting for a side.
Okay,
like I always have to root for a side.
But you can't be a real fan of the Cubs, right? I mean,
I do love the Cubs, but I haven't seen a game in like 2 years because they play on Marquee Network and you have to pay for it, and it doesn't come with my streaming service doesn't have it, so I can't even pay for it.
There you go. At point number one, Cubs don't love you. The Cubs don't love their fans.
I mean, I started watching. I watch when I don't watch a ton of baseball, but I watch the Yankees, and I started watching some Phillies when I started talking to you guys because in the group chat, you guys start talking. You guys always talking about Philly sports and Philly politics, which that'll be episode 3. We can dive deep into Philadelphia politics because I feel like I have a very good grasp on what's going on in Pennsylvania in general. Because I listen to it all the time, listening to you guys. So I started watching some Philly games. So so I could feel included. Okay. I wanted to be included in the conversation, so I would watch some Phillies games. So then, like the Phillies they're in the playoffs or whatever, and I'm like, all right, I'll tell my friends from the Philadelphia area that I'm like, oh, I think I'll root for the Phillies this year. And then just like I hear on TV about the Phillies fans, don't worry, we don't need you. And so I'm pretty sure and then now I feel like a sucker sitting here pouring my heart and soul into trying to get Mike to do this podcast with us. You might have just cost us, Joe. I hope you're happy.
No, I'm just saying, Dan, you're more than welcome to be on board, but you have to be all in. You can't next year, just say next year, I don't know, not saying Chicago, just say, the Dodgers are good. And then all of a sudden
I hate the Dodgers. I won't never root for the Dodgers. Unless my friend is unless I have a friend that's a Dodgers fan. No, I'm joking.
What's your dog's name?
Dodger.
Okay. I don't know why I would throw out Dodgers. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, but okay, let's use a different team. The Yankees.
Oh, I love the Yankees.
Oh, see, you can't. You have to be with someone. You have to look. I only want you as a Phillies fan if you're all in.
Oh, I'm not all in.
You might even have to have a Phillies hat.
Oh God, no!
Never. Look, take October.
Look, I got a maroon Henley on.
Okay. Well, it's not a Phillies one.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm just gonna say, like,
by the end of the show, we have to finish the pitch, and you have to be either all in as a Phillies fan or not.
I'm already out of the Phillies. I was just gonna root for him. I didn't want to. I felt the disappointment last year when they didn't win. So I was like, I wanted to see my friends happy. So I was gonna root for the Phillies.
Okay.
But now, I mean, I feel like they're gonna probably win. I guess I don't know. I from the group text, it sounded like they destroyed the D-backs yesterday. Which I'm not a big Diamondbacks fan. I don't really like them because they beat the Yankees in 2001.
Okay.
When
Well, we really didn't beat. We could have put them away. We could have.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won. We left too many men on base.
We've already lost the people for this podcast talking baseball. Of all the sports that we can open up episode 1 with, let's talk about baseball.
Well, it's exciting. It's playoff baseball, and there's only 4 teams left. So
yeah. Then I think the Rangers are down 2-0 right now, right? I think
the Rangers. I think they're up 2-0, aren't they?
No, that's what I meant. I meant the Astros are down 2.
Yeah.
The Rangers are up 2-0. Yeah, I'll probably watch the baseball game tonight because I don't think there's. Oh no, we're doing our live with on Catch channel tonight.
Yeah, we have that tonight.
So I'll probably. I guess I'll be able to see the end of the game because the baseball game's like 5 hours, right? 3 hours.
Yeah, it comes on 8 o'clock. Baseball games aren't 5 hours anymore. Have you watched any baseball games?
I watched a few at the beginning of the season.
It's clock now. Everything's.
Yeah, I did. I was really. I watch it here and there. I thought like working at home, I was gonna watch baseball all the time, and I watched the beginning of the season, and then I get turned and I start doing other things, watching Vanderpump Rules or
Below Deck.
Oh, I didn't watch. Don't spoil it. I didn't watch yesterday's.
Oh, okay.
Did you watch yesterday's already?
No, we're really going downhill. We went. You're saying baseball was it, but now we're talking Vanderpump Rules and Below Deck. Yeah. I mean, we might as well be talking 90 Day Fiance.
Or Fridays are Southern Charm. I watch that. Southern Charm. Survivor.
Don't watch Survivor. How many times can you be put on an island, do some challenges, stand on one foot? That's run its course.
I did. That's a good. I guess it's kind of a good transition, but not really. I did last week. I sold I sold one left shoe to a buyer. I sold a New Balance shoe that I found at the bins, and she sent me a message. She's very disappointed. She will not be saving my information. She will not be buying anything else from me because she didn't know she was buying one shoe. And
does it ever work out for people that sell one?
It's the second time I've ever done it. And the shoe.
I mean, I don't see too many amputees, whatever, in my daily life. But whenever I've seen one, they have 2 sneakers on. So who needs one sneaker?
What happens if you break your leg?
But you're not breaking your leg for 2 years or a year.
But if you broke your leg and you had a pair of shoes on that you just got, and now you're going to be in a broken leg for 2 months.
Okay.
Are you going to want to walk around wearing one of the shoes? So then when your leg's not broken anymore, you have a dirty, busted up pair of shoe, and then a really that shoe looks good. So you go on eBay and you buy one shoe. Okay. I'll never do it again. The shoe was in such good shape. It was such good shape. I found it at the bins. I spent so much time looking for it that it looked brand new. I'm not leaving this shoe. So I bought it and it was listed for a year, I think. And I sold it for $20. So I messaged, and then literally in the title was one shoe. You're getting the left shoe. All the pictures were one shoe. I took 10 pictures, 8 pictures. I don't even know how you take 8 pictures of one shoe. That's a lot. That's a pretty good amount of pictures. Eight. There's only 4 sides plus a bottom and a top. I took 8 pictures. 8.
Oh my god! I would have just loved to have been there when she opened up the box.
I put them in a poly bag. I put it in a poly bag too. I put it in just what eBay poly bag. So I messaged her back and I'm like, you open a return, like you can send it back. Like, but it literally says 1 shoe. And her response was, okay, maybe I missed it. Like, not maybe, you did miss it. But like she goes, who sells 1 shoe? And she did this emoji where you like put your shrugging, like a shrugging emoji. And I wanted to say something so bad back to her. Like, because I looked up and it says that there's like over 2 million amputees in the country. That they didn't say that they needed 1 shoe, but people buy 1 shoe all the time. Well, not all the time. I don't think all the time, but I'll never do it again. I learned my lesson. But she never even opened a return. Like, I don't care. Like, I have returns.
Even if your story is that, okay, if you break your leg with a brand new pair of shoes on, why wear that 1 shoe and get it all dirty? But you're kind of limited to what you can do with a broken leg. I mean, you're not running around in the mud.
Yeah, but you're at least going out in public.
Yeah, but so how dirty is your shoe getting? It's not like you could do your normal activity. You're not running. You're not going on a trail run.
What happens if it's raining? And you get 1 shoe gets all wet and you get some dirt.
Get the kids wet.
Gets all dirty and wet. You put a garbage bag on the broken leg.
I feel like people would avoid that situation altogether. If it's going to rain, they're not going to go out. They're not going to, they're not riding their mountain bike through the mud with a broken leg. So that.
I mean, I made $20. I made $20. All right. Well, 4 feet. It's $20.
I'm leaning more towards that you scammed the woman. I mean, that's.
You think I scammed her?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know how much. If I can figure out how to put on. Well, yeah, because this one's not going to be on a what do you call it? It's not going to be an audio one because I don't know how to do it.
So excited to get the deal. $20 for a brand new pair of New Balance.
I know. And New Balance. They're trail shoes too, like trailer, not trailer, trailer. Oh, I took 6 pictures of shoes. Wait, look. I think I have to be.
That's a good looking shoe.
Look how this is like. How is that? That's like a nice looking shoe, right? Oh, how did I do that? Look, but like, what part of this? Oh, I can't wait to get these new pair of shoes I got. Right? It's 1 shoe.
I can't wait for my left shoe to come in.
And the title, New Balance Women's 412 V3, whatever, left shoe size 10D. It was my size too. Replacement amputee. I've watched so many videos. There's
I'm back on your side. I don't know how she missed it. I don't know. I mean,
wait, listen to my description. It's the title, and then listing is for left shoe only. Please see all pictures for reference condition. Shoe ships in a first class bubble mailer. It was listed for a very long time.
Go put a relist that right now, and then put the AI description in there. I want to see what it says for the AI description on that.
Okay, that's a good idea. Wait, we can't. This is just because it's funny because I do like that on the Trash and Cash podcast. They always do the AI. I don't even know how to do. This is the only AI I know how to do. I did sign up for ChatGPT free trial, and I looked up. You remember? I sent in a bunch of podcast names. Do you remember when I did that?
Yeah.
And one of them, Mike said was horrible. So, Mike, if you came on, we'd probably let you, pick our name maybe, as long as I agree. All right, let's see. Description. Use AI. Let me get a sip of my tea. This New Balance women's sneaker model 412 is a stylish and comfortable choice for athletic activity. The gray color and the D width make it a great fit for many outfits and feet sizes.
The
It
what
comes
with?
it comes in a left shoe size 10, perfect for replacement for an amputee. This shoe is designed for durability, with its pre-owned condition being a testament to quality. The brand New Balance is known for high quality athletic footwear. This model style code WTE 41203 lives up to that reputation. Get ready to hit the gym or track in style with these sneakers. Jesus. Well, maybe it wasn't a good idea. I should sell similar, and I'm gonna put the right one up for sale.
Because you only got $30 for them. So now you're getting an extra 10. You're getting an extra $10 by
Yeah,
selling them.
by partying them out. I swear, my response was I was gonna write "when in doubt, part it out," but I didn't want to do that. I tried my best because Mike, this is our last pitch because we've hit our hour.
All right.
Mike always, every time I sent something in and I need some, like, I want to just block somebody or mess with someone, Mike just says, leave them alone. Just leave them alone.
That's true.
And I always want to say so. Like, I'm not very confrontational, but I am very confrontational when it comes to keyboard warrior. Like, I don't go out looking for trouble, but when someone starts messing with me, and I'm pretty good on eBay, but I really wanted to write, like, go back. Like, what am I supposed? I found one shoe. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's a nice looking shoe. I'm gonna sell it. But,
I mean, you had two options there. You could have bought it like you did, left it.
Yeah.
See what I did there? Left shoe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your joke. That's how you.
But
right,
I'm just saying that I can't believe she didn't return it. I guess because she probably would have had to pay shipping, right?
Yeah. Like, honestly, I thought about, like, I thought about if she actually had returned, like, I thought I might just refund her everything, but I wasn't gonna pay for returning back. But I would have paid for her all. I didn't tell her that though. In my heart of hearts, like, I honestly don't want to just sell. I don't want to sell stuff to people that they don't want it. Like, if you're unhappy, you just, like, return it. Like, I'm not looking for scam. Like, I'm not looking to scam people. I'm not if you're, like, she's upset, like, I just don't understand how she, like, but, like, customer service wise, I guess I would have. I want to say. I mean, it's easy for me just to say I would give it back. I wasn't gonna pay it both ways, but I could have refunded her all her money. Like, I guess I could just refund her now. What do you think I should do? I think it's too late because she was mean. I guess I could have just done that, but
I mean, she didn't read the description. I mean, she didn't read the
and she
title.
didn't look at the pictures either.
Yeah,
literally, and when she bought it, this is the second time. The last time someone messaged me before I sent something, not this shoe, another one before.
So you have done this multiple times.
This is the second time, the second last.
And the first one you had problems with.
Well, they canceled the first time it sold. It canceled before I sent it.
Okay.
And then it sold, and then when it sold that time, I remember I wanted to ask them if they made sure they knew it was for one shoe. And the same time, this time I was like, I should message them. And in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna be like, yeah, I read the description. I need one shoe. I'm not blind. Like, that's how in my head they're gonna talk to me. And I just didn't want to do it. I'm like, yeah, well, obviously, who just buys something and doesn't pay attention? Like, just Willie, just like, oh, let me buy, and just not, like, literally don't even take pictures. Like, if it was just they didn't read the description and they looked and they had one picture up, like sometimes people just put one picture and it's just the one side of the shoe. I could see that, I guess, but maybe I took 6 pictures of one shoe and then they thought they're getting a pair of shoes.
And I'm
the one who's got a problem.
And I did see that you did say that, you actually put in there not only amputee or whatever, a replacement, but it was capitalized. So you really wanted them to see it.
Yeah, I wanted to know.
I'm on your side now.
All right. Well, hopefully everyone that if Mom, if you're at the end of this, or whoever else is, if hopefully you guys made it to the end of this, hopefully you're on my side too. But Mike, we want you to come on. We're gonna do this again next week, and hopefully you're here. If not, we'll see you guys next week.